St John's. I know it doesn't look very much like morning on the video, but that is the power of video. It is the last Monday collective worship of term, and we have one more value to think about. And that value this week is honesty. Now, honesty is when we tell the truth, not just the part of the truth that makes us look good, but the whole truth, no matter what the consequence might be. I think most people would agree that if we all told the truth all the time, our world would be a much better place. So then why do people lie? Why are we dishonest? Even at St John's, where honesty is one of our great values. So I would like you to have a think in your class now about why we sometimes find it difficult to be honest. So teachers, I'm going to give you a few seconds to get over to your computers. Can you please pause the video and have that discussion with your class? Why is it sometimes hard to be honest? Okay, hope you've been able to have a really good think in your classes. As you can see, we've had to come inside, it's getting a little bit dark. So we're going to finish our collective worship from right here. Now, while you were having a think about your list, I also had a think about mine. And I've come up with 3 reasons that sometimes I don't feel like being honest. Number 1, sometimes we might be worried about the consequences. Now, as we know, every choice we make, whether it's positive or not so positive, has a consequence. Things happen because of what we've done. And if we know we've done something wrong, then maybe we can worry that being honest will lead to some pretty bad consequences for us. Number 2, sometimes it's not always about worrying we'll get in trouble. Sometimes when we make mistakes, we know that we've let ourselves down. We know that we've done something wrong. And we feel that deep inside us. Sometimes it can make us feel a little bit sick, knowing that we've made the wrong choice. So perhaps sometimes being honest about it would mean that we have to think about it even more. We don't want people to think about that. And finally, I realised that I am more likely to be honest with people that I trust. And that if I don't feel like I trust people around me, I don't really want to be honest with them. Did you come up with any of those reasons? Did you think of any more that I didn't come up with? Well, I've got some great news for you, St John's. Is everyone listening? Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody is perfect. That means that we understand if things have gone wrong. Have you had an argument with one of your friends or classmates in the playground and said something that's upset them? You are not the first person to make that mistake. Have you noticed that your teacher is helping somebody else in the class, and so you've decided to have a bit of a chat instead of trying your best with your learning? Again, you are not the first person to make that mistake. So even if there need to be consequences for our mistakes, we can trust that we are not alone. At St John's, we believe that we are a strong team. If you're a strong team, it means that whatever has happened, things can be fixed. Even if there needs to be a consequence, it means that we can still be a strong team afterwards, even if we have made mistakes. As I tell Badger class every week, it is always better to be honest. I hope Badger class said that along with me. It is always better to be honest. So let's try this week to break through some of those difficulties in telling the truth. All of the truth, not just the truth that makes us look better than others. Let's strive to be a community that allows us to be honest when things go wrong and fix those mistakes together. I hope that we have a fantastic last week of term, being honest about our mistakes, learning from them and being a happier Team St John's as a result. I'm looking forward to seeing you all after half.
I see your light is breaking through.